Now GG, they see a fight, they just need one quick kill onto a player, and they're going to be able to cleanse that zip, and that's exactly what they're going to try and do. They're going to overcommit all of their ultimates all at once to try and pick up this kill as quickly as possible, because they only have about 15 seconds left before they lose that zip. You going incredibly low, finds the parry! Yet again! GG pressured into both, committing the focus strike, both eat the red, and both go down! KLA with the back-to-back grief on GG! What a turnaround, what a situation, and unfortunately for GG, they all go down in one fell swoop. That's how quickly things can turn around even when you're running Sand Siphon. Yet again, that sap, that heavy weapon sap, saves you and allows the fight to turn entirely against GG.
Yeah, absolutely. You coming in. Again, we talk about these Soul Jades of Destinies, these Jades that are going to allow you to be able to find so much value coming into the mid and late game. And that Sap absolutely putting in work for KLA's U. He has got to be thanking his lucky stars that they were able to find that so early. No, Roshi, not to the Bane's Breath, not like this. They come in, they're trying to get the box. They know that they need the box if they want to stay alive here. They've got to get Loves back into this game. Unfortunately, the Bane's Breath gonna grief them as they walk into one and almost get knocked into the second. Roy Shisha here on the backside looking to find the reset. Asbon trying to cover with the pole sword and keep Roy alive. Roy going to clutch up underneath here. But crucially, they are not going to be able to get their hands on that rebirth charm that they were looking for. OnePlus Phoenix's Water going to be caught out here by VGC, though. Water being forced to use that ultimate as Roy trying to break away. Roy Shisha will be able to break that tether at the last moment, and now Water completely vulnerable. But VGC may have just griefed themselves as they open into this fight. The rest of the lobby realizes there's multiple vulnerable players here, and OUG is going to descend down onto it. OnePlus Phoenix Water will become the target. They will be eliminated from the lobby, but now they're going to look to turn on to VNGC. They're going to back away here as we see the Tessa V1 come in, but Roy Shisha locked down into that Dragon's Roar coming in from those nunchucks. That meter dump putting in absolute work. OUG decides it's not worth it as they look to back away from this engagement.
Asbon still goes down, however, to another team entirely. XTG, Alex H having to take cover inside that tent, trying to play for survival for this late game, for the Sand Siphon to properly take advantage of the terrain to set this Takeda up. They're going to be able to run into BBE Snack. They don't know that it's just Snack still surviving for the rest of his team. Everyone now coming out of the woodwork, trying to put this pressure onto the players around them, so when these fights break out, they get a free pass of attention diverted away. Next Morris Blessing about to spawn on up. BBE Snack helps himself in the purple bush, doesn't move in time. KLA start to apply that pressure, and BBE Snack is gone within moments. Another kill picked up from KLA. I do believe that makes it their 15th before we even see this next Morris Blessing spawn on through. KLA online to come in with an absolute stunner, might even be able to break the 20 bomb as HLG drop the Merciless Havoc to be able to cover all of the ranged poke that could have come through, stopping them from opening themselves up with that Morris Blessing. The Karumi Umbrella also being utilized in the same fashion. There it is, the overlaying. Both of them, they want this armor. PPY taking so much pressure as a result. Cuckoo forced into utilizing that Yushin ultimate, and crucially, it looks like were they able to get away with the armor? I don't think they were, Rune. It looks like it's still in that box.
No, we saw that Temi was coming through and locking down PPY. There was absolutely nothing they could do to cover for it. Han trying to use the Merciless Havoc to stop that repeating crossbow, but it only blocks so many of those shots because of how fast it comes out. So many headshots being locked onto PPY. They were forced to burn that Yuashan ultimate just to body block some of the shots and keep PPY alive.
Is that the
here.
same bush?
Yes.
That FPX, that rather TXJ is hiding in. That Snack died in.
Yes, it is. You could say that TXJ might have just made himself a snack. As we take a look, XCG here still trying to find contention of the box, and it looks like they were able to get their hands on that legendary set of armor on to LXY here.
They're missing 4 soldiers.
Yes, they are. But NiHQ also crucially able to get a set of purple armor, really setting XCG up for a strong late game here as we cut over to OUG, who has found TE's TXJ.
Oh, no.
And KLA wants a piece of the action, but they're not going to be able to find it. They will, however, force OUG to go airborne. TXJ caught out in the middle here, does not see the player in the bush next to them, but Roy Shishi does not want to show themselves to the rest of the lobby here, so it's going to keep quiet as OUG and KLA continue to trade blows. KLA on 15 eliminations as we are zone 6. They are looking to make the 20 bomb and game win happen, Moxie. KLA's utilizing that cannon to build rage up, to pressure these players away, but it's XCG who's moving across the zone here, looking to set themselves up in the optimal position to utilize all of their ultimates as zone 6 starts to collapse onto zone 7.
They've got Merciless Havoc, they've got the Flamer. This is the setup that TE desperately wanted, as OUG taking so much pressure, having to actually utilize that Viper V1 SS, putting himself directly through the Timoj window to find the stun connection onto KLA's CXE, but gets caught out by the Wisp, coming on through, puts himself onto the tree, dodges out of the Cicada ultimate, drops down, finds the parry. The Tessa unfortunately going to be able to connect the V1. JL knocking out SS, and now we're going to see the Dragon Link catching onto the members of XCG to push them outside of that zone. Wins back from XI, capitalizing onto NiHQ, who has to use the Scale Rush to be able to get himself out of the second double cast of it. KLA's getting the enchantment, gonna immediately get pushed into taking so much damage. The Zip heal kicking on in, trying to keep himself topped up, but he gets caught out. CC'd in the middle of the zone and goes down to HLG. KLA lose. They're still, however, leading the lobby in terms of kills. They've still got players alive. 521 Stampy goes over NiHQ's shoulder with that Cicada F coming into play, but HLG are here, and they're here with the Flamer. Immediately, everyone has to kite away from that cone, otherwise they're going to take so much damage, and also the 66% heal reduction that comes with the fire ticket as a Zip composition. That is not something that you can afford to take. The legendary soldier from the Katana finds the connection onto JL's One Fang. He's not going to be able to find the reset in the middle of this zone to utilize the V1. Instead, he's going to have to use it right now, right here. This connection is going to land and stun every single one of these players, but HLG's hand look to try to iframe through it, doesn't manage to get the cast of the Tien High in time to get the block. Will be able, though, to keep himself alive with the ultimate in the middle of the Karumi, and he's able to find one grab. He's looking for the second. He has to go for the base slam. AS coming on in with the F1, trying to buy himself as much time as possible. Goes in to the R&B from PBY. HLG starting to run this lobby. 11 kills and counting. The Flamer connecting onto 521's Pampi, who doesn't get slammed but takes so much damage. HLG's hand finds another slam onto 521's Unique. Goes into the R&B from the fan as he falls out of the ultimate. And HLG having to use Cuckoo now to try and take the 1v1 will be able to walk away at the winner of the lobby.